Everyone, welcome back. And I probably need to make sure that it's actually pushing towards wherever it needs to push to. Fix the broadcast, go live. Facebook is taking its time fetching the video stream, go live. And I know we're live on YouTube, I hope. And my picture went away. There we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Pigskin-Pickem, Week 10. Due to unforeseen circumstances, it's just the three of us today. Apparently, the fourth person doesn't know how to deal with their own little village, and they're losing gray hair. So we won't have Sean McKenna with us. And the other unfortunate and unforeseen circumstances that all the Week 10 games have been nullified due to the stupidity of the Carolina Panthers.
Oh my gosh.
If only that were true.
Right.
What that wasn't even a game. I would have loved to have been in the locker room or right outside the locker room at halftime and then after the game. From the pick six and the touchdown and then the pick six to give Pittsburgh 14 points in 13 seconds of possession.
Yeah.
What a horrible, humbling. How did Cam put it? It was a humble piece of pie. So they are off.
No, that was a debacle just as bad as the Redskins debacle on Sunday. So, I mean, Jesus, yeah.
Let's see how they respond. That'll be the interesting thing. How do the Panthers pick up and respond? Luckily, nobody was really injured. I mean, they started taking their own key players out by the fourth quarter anyway because there was just no point in keeping them in there.
Not at all.
Wow. And yes, I'm still a Carolina Panthers fan. We will survive. Mostly because we still have a better record than the Falcons. Even though they didn't win last year. So
we're on the come up.
Even with that loss, we're still 6-3. We're still one game under. No, I'm sorry. We're 2 games under the New Orleans Saints, but nobody likes the New Orleans Saints anyway. So, yeah, there's that. You can join us if I can put in the link for watching. I don't even know if it's actually showing up at Periscope. It just shows a blank screen, but that could be my computer. Nope, it's there. I can put it here. Here's the link to join us in the chat if you would like. You can throw on your own picks if you would like, if you're actually watching. I don't think anybody is actually watching. I think the 1.5 viewers that we had last week have decided not to show up this week. Probably because they got the memo that all Week 10 games were nullified and void after the Carolina Panthers lost. So, way to go, Panthers. Anyway, my name's David Vaughan. We got Gerald Dubois and Morgan J. Ingram, also known as the Young Jedi, with us this morning. We're going to go ahead and get started unless anybody else has got something prolific that they'd like to include.
Hashtag damn Bortles.
Continue. Oh, yeah, damn Bortles. Damn Bortles.
No. Freaking Bortles, man.
Well, let's get off with the first game for Sunday's 1:00 game. Starts off with the Detroit Lions traveling over to Chicago, the Windy City, to go play Mitch Trubisky and the boys. Spread on this game, Chicago -7.5.
That's large. That's large.
Yeah.
Well, there's injuries at Detroit, and I think that's what was taken into factor. Mack is healthy at Chicago. Trubisky has actually been doing very well. I will go back to the Carolina game. Out of everything bad, including the pick six, Cam's numbers were still really good for what he got, especially his passing. But anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the game at hand. Since I know I'm last and I get to pick first, I'm taking Chicago on this one. I've lost my faith in Jim Bob Cooter. He just can't seem to get anything going on the field anymore. And yeah. So Chicago, Trubisky, Carolina quarterback. Let's see what he can get done. Stafford and company's probably doomed.
For our 0.25 viewership, just for you all, we need you to understand certain things about our esteemed young Jedi over there. He loves offensive coordinators, backup quarterbacks, and insurance salesmen. So the Jim Bob Cooter shots are directed at none other than Morgan J. Ingram. Okay, who you got, young Jedi?
I can't choose Jim Bob Cooter this time. I got to go with Chicago.
All right.
Well, there you have it.
As Chicago, he's betraying Jim Bob Cooter, which means Jim Bob and the Lions will probably win.
Probably.
But I won't be taking them, even if they do. I'm going Chicago.
He's betrayed my trust. He's not the same Jim Bob Cooter. Something's wrong.
He's not the same. He is the same. He still doesn't play.
Changed. He's changed.
He's in the exact same place he's always been, not on the field playing. And of course, we are missing Sean McKenna and his picks, which he says he'll send in to us later. So we'll go on to the next game. Next game is the losing Skins, or the Washington Redskins, going down to Tampa to go play Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic and boys are -3.5. That's Tampa Bay for the rest of you who don't know who I'm talking about. And you're only as good as your last game. Both teams lost last week. Sorry. Who'd Tampa Bay lose to? Oh, yeah, the Carolina Panthers. But if you watch the game, then we tried to give it back to them in the third quarter, apparently. But my pick on this one's Tampa Bay. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with the Skins there. They got hurt really bad last week. They still got some injuries that they're dealing with, and I just don't think they're going to be healthy on the road. And Fitzmagic can actually pull some crap out of his ass.
Well, I think if I choose the Redskins here, Gerald might lose it, and he might hunt me down. I've already picked too much this year, but I'm actually going to Tampa Bay. Again, there's a lot of injuries there over the Redskins, and they just didn't look as good last week, and I'm going to go with the Bucs. But we'll see what they can do. Fitzpatrick, but we'll see. As long as James isn't playing because he's terrible.
Well, my pick here, I honestly think Tampa Bay will win this game, but I'm going to pick the Redskins and hope that this makeshift offensive line, there is no reason, people, no reason in the least why I'm picking Washington. 80% of our starting offensive line is out. 60% of our starting receiving core is out. I have no faith in this pick, but I am a diehard fan, so go Skins.
There you have it. This is how I'll take the lead back. Next game, New England is traveling to Tennessee to play Mariota and the boys without Gronk, who's out with I don't even know what the heck his injury is now. Ankle, shoulder. He's got a tummy ache. I don't know, but Gronk's
he's got Gronkitis. He's always hurt. Shit.
He's got the Gronkitis. He got bit by the tide. He got bit by the tide.
Gronk is never healthy until the playoffs. Miraculously, he gets healthy in the playoffs.
He's ready to go.
John wants to jump in. I'm sorry. Sure. Come on in, sound up bot. Please tell me you're not in the toilet first, though. Oh, he jumped back out. I guess he was. He had to grab some extra Charmin. The spread pick on this game is 6.5 against Tennessee.
Okay.
New England. Is anyone taking Tennessee?
No, not today.
No. See, there's an easy pick right there. Oh, look, Sean's taking. Are you seriously taking Tennessee?
Yes.
You are sick.
Wait, who are they playing?
Nope. Too late. Welcome, everyone. Sean McKenna from the paneled walls of his bathroom down in South Carolina.
Stand-up account. I even put a golden toilet as my image.
I see that. They are playing New England, and they've got 6.5 against them.
Where's the game?
In Tennessee.
Oh, let me look out the window.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
He's going with New England.
Are you staying with Tennessee?
I'm doing Tennessee. I got to win.
Are you riding?
You got to win.
Yeah.
Sean, you're in third place. How are you want to win?
With games like this.
Okay. All right.
Look, he's going. Worst coaching quarterback of all time. I also hate the Patriots.
Well, I hate the Patriots too, but I'm not stupid.
Super Bowl.
But that's the difference, folks, between people that live in North Carolina and South Carolina. Sean, let's get you caught up on our picks. We've already done the first two games. Detroit versus Chicago. Chicago's minus 6.5.
Chicago.
Wait, you can't catch up picking what everybody else picked, Sean. So we'll by default give you Detroit.
No one picked Detroit to win. Worldwide. Not even Detroit fans.
And then we got the Redskins going down to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's minus 3.5.
It's magic.
And we're all caught up with Sean McKenna. Now it's an actual now we're all complete, folks. I'm not even sure that this next game is actually worth mentioning, except for the evident slaughter that's going to be expected by everybody in Vegas. Arizona's traveling to Kansas City. Kansas City is minus 16.5. I think that's a little low.
So that's
is anybody taking Arizona?
Is anyone taking Arizona? Sean, you want to take Arizona? I mean, that's a good way to keep on your roll of staying
crackhead. So,
hey, Morgan, I think the backup quarterback's playing for Arizona today. What do you feel, young Jedi?
Should I roll the dice?
Alexa, flip a coin. Tails. You're taking Arizona.
Who is even the backup quarterback for Arizona?
That's a good question.
Johnny Manziel.
Dang, then I might have to pick him then.
Who's the backup quarterback? Come on.
Actually, I'm super curious.
There we go. Let's see.
JL, you got real professional.
They don't have a backup quarterback.
What?
Apparently, Jim Bob Cooter will take the field. And Johnny Manziel is going to be offensive coordinator for that one.
Great. That sounds like a good team up.
And we got another Amber Alert for a new vehicle. Nissan Altima brown. Interesting.
I hate what Apple is
Yeah, the first Amber Alert woke me up at like 6 a.m. this morning. All right, so our next game up is the Buffalo Bills traveling and duking it out with the New York Jets down in Jersey. It's not even two New York teams playing in New York. And New York Jets are – no, seriously, is that really the pick? What? Oh, it is -7 for the Jets. Is the spread.
That's cool. Awesome.
I think that Jim Bob Cooter is going to be dividing his time between quarterbacking for the Cardinals and the Bills.
He's got a lot he's doing this weekend.
So, yeah, I'm taking the Jets on this one.
All right. Who you got, Sean?
Bills, Jets.
Jets.
You were scaring me with that look away, Sean. That was scary.
I know.
Continue.
The thought process was
I'm editing photos while doing this. Isn't it pretty?
It is gorgeous.
It's not my house.
Young Jedi.
No, I said the Jets.
Oh, I'm so used to Morgan is giving no commentary today. This is unusual. He must really be.
It's because it's recorded and he's actually on record. So all of a sudden he's like, "Well, I better be professional." Joe Buck may need a substitute one day.
Look, David wore a tie. I feel underdressed now. Let me just take my shirt off.
I literally walked in straight from going to church, going to 2 grocery stores, and then walking in. So.
You guys are lucky I didn't buy a new computer yesterday. I was looking at this Dell computer. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Except that the webcam is down here. It's like the third one I've seen now, the webcam down here. So it would have been like this, like the whole show.
It's privacy cams.
Yeah, but you have to look at your nose. I have to like hold the computer up here or something. I literally didn't buy it because and do that. You're welcome. That's an iPad.
I told you what to go get.
I got one.
The new one?
No.
Yeah, see, shut up.
No.
It was like $300 more for the same thing. I'm like, that's why your house. That's why that's not your house.
But then he's like, let's put it. We're gonna turn this into a tech lab now. Why would you put a USB-C port on something and not allow it to do USB-C things? Let's stop there before I go crazy on this.
Apple walled garden.
You should have a podcast where you talk about things like that.
Oh my goodness!
I will as soon as I get my Pixel Slate, which allows you to do the USB-C port.
Let's start a show called
My pick here will be the Jets because I heard Nathan Peterman is being tutored by Blake Bortles for a new insurance job. So
wait.
Buckley's actually starting, so that's good.
Still in the firm. So we got Bortles. Who else was in it? Manziel's in it.
Bortles and Manziel started it. Now they're bringing on new agents. Nathan Peterman's the first one.
No, wasn't it? No. Osweiler. My boy Osweiler.
I don't think Peterman should even be invited to that. That's how bad he is.
He can't join the insurance firm?
Why are you saying uh-oh? I don't know. You should shut the door and go in the other room for a little bit. He's 2. He doesn't know what I'm saying.
Okay, so
I'm not 2, and I don't know what you're saying. So everybody's taking the Jets on this one. 2-7 Bills.
Daddy's not here.
Yeah, he is. He is. Come on in. Bring the kid in. Maybe the kid can do better picks than you.
I think we can agree. Daddy is not here. I don't know where Daddy's at, but Daddy's not here.
Come here. Oh, that worked. I said come here, and he ran away. Shut the door.
All right, next game.
No, that's next week. Not this week. All right, so next game is the New Orleans Stinks without Des Bryant and his torn Achilles. Traveling to Cincinnati to go play the Bengals. Bengals are plus 5.5 on this one. I think that the Saints will be still mourning the loss of the potential Super Bowl victory with Des Bryant. I'm taking Cincinnati on this one.
All right.
I was just watching when they said that Sean Payton was going to go yell at the team because they had not played a 1 o'clock game yet this year. Sleepy. But I don't have AJ Green. Drew Brees is annoyingly good. I hate the Saints, but I just don't see Bengals. Yeah, Saints. That hurt to say.
All right. Young Jedi.
I don't even want to pick the Saints at all. I hate them. But I don't see how the Bengals are going to win here, so I'm going to pick the Saints. And
Your volume went like really low there for some reason.
Yeah.
He's just sad.
Now we get. Wait, now we're getting 1-900 Morgan. This is how Morgan talks to the ladies when he's not on online. You know, when he's not doing his sales talk.
Oh my gosh.
So did you say you were taking the Bengals as well, Morgan? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to pick the team that's going to lose. I'm going to pick the Bengals. No, I got the Saints.
It broke up.
Yeah,
taking Bengals.
So you took Cincinnati as well.
I don't want to keep.
No, he's taking the Saints.
All right.
Gerald?
I think this is a lot tougher game than everybody's thinking. I believe Cincinnati definitely has the team that can compete with New Orleans. New Orleans has to come back to earth, and I think that this may be the week on the road in Cincinnati. The red shotgun himself, Andy Dalton, is going to throw for 400 yards and is going to beat the New Orleans Saints.
What?
Gerald.
Alexa, what's the temperature in Cincinnati?
Find out if the sun's out.
That's an outlandish statement, Gerald.
39. Yeah. The Saints, they're playing outdoors, so yeah. No dome, no protection, no soft cuddliness. Gerald, did you say you were taking Cincinnati?
Yes, I did.
There you go. Next game up, the Atlanta Falcons coming off a big win.
A fluky dookie.
Are traveling up to Cleveland to go play
Is that what you call it every time the Redskins win?
in the dog pound. And surprisingly, Cleveland is only supposed to give up 5.5 points on this. I think it's going to be a bigger game. But the problem is they've still got Matt Ryan as their quarterback. So it's cold. Sean, what's the weather outside?
It's snowing.
It's snowing.
Snowing.
I'm taking Atlanta on this one. And if you guys lose, then that's it. Matt Ryan's going to tennis, and we'll pull in John McEnroe to quarterback because at least he can get mad properly.
All right. The Atlanta duo will go last, and I am going off the plantation. Baker Mayfield is taking down the Atlanta Falcons today.
Morgan, are you in Atlanta?
Yeah.
All right, you're closer. You can go last then. Yeah, Falcons. Okay, your turn.
I have no idea what Gerald is talking about. There's no way Baker Mayfield is going to come and beat us. We're rising up. This is the now momentum into we actually need to play in our freaking own city for the Super Bowl. So this is the momentum. We got to have this win. We got to keep moving forward. We got to get the playoffs. Let's get it. Falcons.
Have you found any places to sneak us into the Super Bowl, by the way?
Oh, I've been trying to figure that out.
I want to go. I haven't even been to the new stadium yet.
New stadium's awesome. You got to check it out.
I heard Chick-fil-A is really good for football. Monday Night Football.
And kids love it. And since Sean will be bringing the entire clan to your apartment for you to babysit while he goes to the Super Bowl.
Morgan. They're both right there. You don't even
That is super generous of you. I can understand now why Gary Vaynerchuk would grant you the ability to talk to him.
Oh gosh.
So everybody except Gerald's taking Atlanta.
Here, use my Snapchat filter. So
There you go.
Next game up is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still insisting on having Blake Bortles as their quarterback. Traveling up to Indianapolis to go play a Lucky Luck. Indianapolis is still -3. Yeah, it is. So it's -3 Indy on this one. And Dan Bortles, hashtag Dan Bortles, Indy. Fournette's still out, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's out. Is he out for the season?
no, I think he's going to be limited today.
No.
I think he's out until Jacksonville is eliminated from the playoffs, and then he'll come back for a couple of games so he can get a contract.
If Fournette is in the starting lineup, so they haven't even so technically right now he is out. I guess he's questionable is what they're saying. Jaguars will not hold back on using him. Won't help. Unless Fournette's going to be the quarterback, then that actually may actually work out.
Possibility.
Oh, that was just funny how calm he was. He was like, "Oh, he might be. They won't hold back. Won't help."
Like, all right, dog.
Not going to help. Got to get rid of that quarterback. Sean?
I think because of the lucky quarterback wins this game.
All right.
Morgan?
It's time. Bortles time.
Can we mute Morgan before he starts?
He's done. I told you, Sean, ever since this started getting recorded and he's on record, all the soliloquies have gone by the wayside.
Look at him. Here he comes.
Blake Bortles.
He wants to say something, folks. He wants to. He is secretly in love with Bortles.
I think he believes that Bortles is his long lost adopted brother, and he gives him brotherly love every week for some ungodly reason. But right now he's going to drink his pomegranate juice and try to be quiet. So we'll let him have his palm.
I'm glad you let me know what he was drinking because it doesn't look very pomegranate-ish.
It's kombucha.
That's disgusting.
It's fermented crap is what it is.
That kombucha is terrible. It is horrific.
I don't think it tastes that bad.
It's
I gotta
fermented
Google
crap.
How do you spell
Well,
it?
that explains why you pick the way you do. So now I understand. You drink kombucha, you drink fermented stuff. It fries your brain. It makes you like Bortles and Manziel. Okay, cool. Indianapolis wins this game.
So how do you spell kombucha? C-U-M-B.
KAM.
Oh, K-A-M.
K-A-K-O-N.
All you have to do is start typing it in KAM. There ain't nothing else worth sitting there talking crap about except kombucha.
Like, are you day drinking on the show?
He is.
Yeah.
Did you
He's-
have alcohol?
He needs to. And Sean, this is the guy. This is the guy. That's he doesn't have any apple juice or anything, so your children will be getting kombucha.
Yeah.
That's why he agreed to watch after your kids. Apparently, they're just going to pass out drunk and then he's going to go out
take
partying.
some magic juice.
Yep.
Yes. Drink the magic kombucha fried brain stuff, and you too will love Blake Bortles as much as Morgan James.
Is that the new ad?
All I'm saying is, Sean, if you start giving those babies kombucha and all of a sudden they go, Bortles, it's your fault, brother. It's your
That's
fault.
Man. So many bad.
Next game. So that ends all the early games for our Sunday. We got our first 4 o'clock at 4:05. The Los Angeles Chargers with Phillip Rivers and a little bit less on the mortgage payment, traveling up to Oakland. Oakland is +10. That's sad. What's going to be really sad is if they just get a walloping, which I don't think is going to happen, but I think Oakland is simply just riding this season out, waiting to go to Vegas and really start betting the team. I'm gonna have to go with the ex-state quarterback on this one, and Chargers.
Sean McKenna.
Don't know how. I don't know what Oakland's doing. Yeah, Chargers.
What?
He said, I don't know how, and I don't know what.
What just happened?
Apparently, Sean's been infected by some of that kombucha.
No, I mean it's just so
What
horrible.
in the world was that?
I'm just sitting here looking at my Apple dongle collection. Just
You can throw them all out once you get all the new products between the new iPad Pro and whatever comes out from now on will all be USB-C. So,
except for headphones.
Apple nickels and dimes the hell out of you folks. Remember when Lightning was going to be it.
You can't use headphones though with the new iPad, which is the dumbest thing they've done.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Not regular
Bluetooth.
headphones.
Bluetooth.
Let me tell you this: when you're editing a video and you're editing to the beat of a song, and you hit the space bar to pause it, there is a latency issue, and it's never on time. So no, Bluetooth not an option for editing because it's a pro device.
Welcome to.
If you're using an iPad Pro to edit video anyway, then you're doing that through iMovie pretty much, and that's just dumb in the first place.
You've not heard about LumaFusion, have you?
Yeah, I have, but the iPad Pro is still not a video editing worthy piece of equipment.
Welcome to the Tech Blab version of Pigskin-Pickem. Today we're going to talk football, computers, laptops, earphones, as well as kombucha. Do you?
I'm
Part of the kombucha clan.
Billy Riv and the kids. Gotta feed 'em.
Cheers.
So,
Cheers.
Young Jedi, who you got?
Billy Riv and the kids. Chargers.
Billy Riv?
Philly Riv.
Philly Riv.
I think Philip Rivers would ever adopt Bortles.
Philip Rivers. Billy
David
Riv.
looks appalled.
Philly Riv?
Philly Riv. Philip Rivers. He's got to feed his kids. He's got to win another game here.
I think I
Okay.
should change my pick just on that dumbass name you just said.
They call him Philly Riv. I'm so confused. What do you mean? That's his nickname.
Oh, man. I'm going Chargers. Next game.
Nothing more to add.
Nothing more to add after that.
Philly Riv.
And then we got our first 425 game. Miami Dolphins are going to ride the wave to a frozen tundra, playing Aaron Rodgers and the boys.
I tried not
If
to
I'm not
bring up the word
mistaken.
wave, and there you go.
Green Bay, minus 10.5 without the wave.
Good God. 10.5?
Minus 10.5 for Green Bay.
That's huge. Is Tannehill playing?
No. That's why.
Not.
Oh, okay.
Unless, hold on. Yeah, no, it's Osweiler and company.
Yeah, it should be 10.5 then. Okay, I take back everything I was about to say.
Now, if Green Bay happens to get some of the same dumbass refs who don't know how to call what's a pass and what's not a pass as they have in the past, the Dolphins could win this game. But my pick on this one's Green Bay.
I think this is one of those where we just say, is anybody taking Miami?
Morgan.
And
I'm
odds
not riding
wise.
the wave. I'm not riding the wave. Nope.
Okay. Green Bay is consensus here.
Are you riding the wave, Sean?
So it's cold outside.
Next game at 425 and the last game at 425 because once again we got another short week because we got 4 teams on bye if I'm not mistaken. Seattle is going down to play the Rams, and the Rams are still minus 9. Is anyone taking Seattle?
No.
No.
Nope.
See how easy these picks come, folks?
Well, certain games are not. It's not a lot to talk about. I mean, because all Seattle has is Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson will not beat the Rams. I picked him to beat Detroit last week, which he did do, but he will not beat the Rams by himself.
No, not golfing, boys. Sunday night's game is the Dallas Cowboys traveling up to Philly.
Now, Philly Rivers.
Not Philly Rivers, though.
Not Philly Rivers, but it's Dak Prescott and the boys trying to pull it out. But Philly's minus 7.5 on this one. You know, I've got Philly. Nah, I'm gonna stay Philly. Philly's at home. I can't go Dallas. I don't know what's going on with that.
By the way, Apple remote breakable.
Anything's breakable.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was. I didn't realize. Like, look, why would that happen?
Wait. Time out.
Well, I thought we were doing the football show. I had to come up with something this time. You need to calm down, Joe.
This is where brilliance goes sideways. You know how some people are just so smart that sometimes they just go a little bit off. Sean McKenna, I'm going to say this on record for everybody to rewatch this, is one of the most intelligent men I know. He's very smart, very brilliant. But this man just said, wait, something can break.
No. That's not what I said. That would be stupid.
He said what he said was, oh, by the way, Apple remotes can break.
They're breakable.
It's like what?
The one before this was made of aluminium, so it didn't break.
There will be blog articles, podcasts, and possibly a movie all talking about this. Who knew? Oh my God, I just got an email from Tim Cook, and he said he just found out Apple remotes can break.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Apparently, Joni Ive, he's done. He's out.
Wait. Steve Wozniak just sent something that said that's why they don't give a lifetime unbreakable warranty on their products, because it can break.
Well, hold on. I've got more breaking news.
Breaking news.
I think this wave has crested and broke.
There's a lot of puns in 2 seconds. All right. Who's playing again?
It's like
forgot what we're.
Hi, folks. If you're just joining in, we're talking about the wonderful world of curling.
Actually,
apparently,
I thought your arms and shoulders hurt after doing that. Eagle.
All that to get a Philly pick out of Sean McKenna, folks. This is why it takes an hour. We could actually have this done in about 5 minutes.
Hey,
yes, this could actually
get a head start. What happened?
Well, Gerald and his 5 minutes ended up being 13. Morgan and I.
We were time.
Morgan.
On time.
And I. We were ready to go.
Morgan.
Hey, we were here. We're good.
Well, I guess, and now that I know that you're drunk, that's why you showed up early.
Okay. Yeah, because apparently kombucha gets you drunk.
Off that 0.5% alcohol. What a lightweight. Hate to see that guy with the Mick Ultra and that beer water.
Yep.
Morgan loves the Cowboys too, so I guess Morgan's going to get on the horse and ride with Dak and Zeke through Philly. Because it's not Philly Rib, it's the actual city of Philly that everybody knows. So what you got, Morgan? You got the Cowboys, right?
I'm glad you could get on my level and somehow come up with something insane to choose a reason on it why I should pick a team. But I'm actually just gonna go on a limb here, and I'm just gonna pick the Cowboys just because
Hey, step on the ball.
They need to do something. So,
all right, we got Dallas pick.
I'm gonna pick Dallas for real though.
Okay, I figured he was going to take Dallas. I had that feeling. I know young Jedi. I know how his mind tricks work, but they don't work on me, and Philadelphia is going to beat Dallas down. So I'm going Philly because I want to win. Philadelphia wins this game.
Last game is so our Monday night game is the New York Giants traveling out west to go play San Francisco. Can Eli Manning and company overcome Bethard? That's the true question.
There's a fly in my room.
San Francisco.
I'm so lost right now.
I had to really think. I mean, let's look at this honestly. The Giants are 1-7, and the 49ers are 2-7. So honestly, Alexa, flip a coin. She's still picking tails, so I can't listen to her anymore. San Francisco.
Technology, yeah.
I can't listen to her anymore. Okay. Sean looks confused, as if we're confusing him.
No, did you watch the 49ers and their amazing new quarterback? He definitely needs to join Morgan's club because he could probably be captain. He played really well. Listened to an interview this week on the Pat McAfee show because that's where I listen to my sports news. And they interviewed the tight
there
end.
Was a little blurb. Somebody's looking for sponsorship.
Yeah, like what?
Sponsorship.
What?
Anyway,
well, since Apple's no longer sponsoring you because all their shit breaks.
Yeah, I mean, really. So anyway, he's really good, and I think he's going to win, and maybe the rest of the team too. So 49ers.
All right, 49ers for Sean McKenna. Young Jedi.
Yeah, this is a rising star in the backup quarterback community. So this guy
I called it.
to support the community with 49ers.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not the backup quarterback anymore.
Technically, he was, and now he's starting. So it's like that's.
Well, he was when he stepped in for Garoppolo, yes. But since Garoppolo's out for the season, he's no longer the backup. He is the quarterback.
He is.
Mullins is the backup quarterback now.
Again, I'm picking the 49ers.
Apparently, your pick is funny.
Again,
it always is.
Picking the 49ers. Yeah, man.
Before you pick, I have to tell you that ESPN's ad for this game, ESPN is so embarrassed that this is their Monday night game that they were like, the prolific rookie running back, and the whole ad was about the running back, and then Odell Beckham, and then it's like, oh yeah, the 49ers. Like that was like their ad was just, we really know you're not going to watch this game, but you probably play fantasy, so you should watch because of these two. So Gerald's going to pick the 49ers. Go ahead.
Well, the funny thing is week 11, I mean, that schedule evidently got so out of whack. The NFL said, no, we're going to take this team away from a spotlight game, put this team in there.
Which one?
This is bad, man.
Oh, it was hold on one now. Well, let's get Gerald's pick and then we can finish up because we got about a minute before the game starts.
This atrocity, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to give the Giants one shot here. I think they are better than the 49ers. I mean, cheese and crackers.
You haven't seen that backup quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Well, I saw what he did to Oakland. They beat, but it was Oakland.
Giants do have a better defense, though. You're right.
So week 11. So wait a minute. I'm sorry, Gerald. Did you pick New York?
The Giants.
Yes, I went with the Giants.
Oh, okay. So you went with the 1-17. So for week 11, next week, the Vikings and Bears were supposed to play at 1, and they got flexed to Sunday Night Football. The league also changed. The
Chiefs
Eagles,
and Rams
Saints,
is
and
gonna
the
be a better
Jaguars.
game.
There was quite a few games that were changed because apparently some of the games where they were like, nobody's going to watch this. Oh, one of them was apparently the Jaguars.
I think they should do that. I would much rather watch interesting games than Browns versus the Cardinals on Sunday night.
Yeah, me too.
So, well, they typically don't put those matchups on Sunday nights. What they do is they put what they think are going to be good teams in feature games, and starting week 11, they have the option to switch it if they find a team is hot and they think it's a better matchup, and they switch it.
That's right.
Yeah, next Monday, Chiefs and Rams is going to be a really good game. Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, it should.
That's it. So it's 1 o'clock. We've done all our picks. Spread picks, anybody? My spread pick for the week is going to be the Miami Green Bay game.
Ooh.
So I'm taking Green Bay for the win, but I think 10.5 is still a little high for Miami.
Even with Osweiler?
Even with Osweiler. I think that's a little high. Green Bay's not played that great this year. They played better than Miami, but
I got to go fly drone. You guys have fun with your spreads.
All right. I'm my spread pick, I'm going the Jets. I think 7.5 is not enough with Nathan Baby Bortles quarterbacking Buffalo. I think
7.
The Jets are going to kill them.
It's 7.
7?
Yeah,
okay, great.
7.
Fine.
Morgan, you got a spread pick there for us?
What was the Chicago spread again?
6.5.
I'll take that one.
You
Chicago or Detroit?
think Chicago doesn't have a chance to have a possession game over the Detroit Lions?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We got it.
And so that's it for week 10. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you again for week 11. Hopefully the Panthers will play a better game next week.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Peace.